Now, we want to enter into the world of BizChat. And today, as the helmet and the reflector shows, we are talking matters to do with BRICS. Now, the 15th BRICS Summit has actually kicked off in South Africa with the economic bloc set to admit new members, which we saw after over 20 countries expressed interest in joining the bloc, which is now positioning itself as an alternative to the G7 economic bloc. It, however, emerges that the question of a common currency may not be discussed in this year's BRICS Summit, despite the bloc being taunted as an alternative to the global order in which the US dollar is the currency of trade. And Jimmy Mbogo was down in South Africa. He filed this particular report for us.
We are not working on a common currency. That is the official stand of the South African official that we have spoken to here in Johannesburg, who now say that the BRICS economic bloc will not be working on a common currency, but rather they will be empowering each member country to be able to trade with each other using their local currency.
This is not on the agenda. This has never been discussed. It's certainly not on the program. There is no discussion about introducing a new currency. The discussion is centered around the use of local currencies to trade amongst ourselves and extend that broadly to the global south countries.
But just how will this work, considering the current exchange rates? This is a question that we posed to the South African officials, who now say that that is an issue that has not yet been addressed, but going forward, it will be. At the same time, he has assured us that going forward, some of the areas of collaboration that they are looking at include agriculture sector, particularly agriculture value addition, as well as looking at the energy sector and also tapping into green energy for the African continent, something that they're saying that the BRICS Development Bank will be financing going forward.
If more countries were to trade using local currencies, the impact on that one currency that you were talking about that has up to now defined global trade is going to be huge.
Yeah.
And this is why the owners of that current currency are probably not happy.
This is economic opportunity, and we must pursue all the economic opportunities in order to grow the pie for this continent.
As day one comes to a close here in Johannesburg, from the officials that we have been able to speak to, they're saying that the official communication will be done on the last day to understand which countries have been approved to join the BRICS economic bloc. Jimmy Mbogo, KTN News in Johannesburg, South Africa.
A report by Jimmy Mbogo. What we've seen is that the